Welcome to Edge of Auburn, which is a new Lennar community just on the outskirts of Raleigh. Let's take a look. This one's pretty close to another Lennar neighborhood that I did a video of recently, which is Trace at Old Town. Now, big difference between this neighborhood and that neighborhood is this is a mixed home type neighborhood, meaning they have both single family and townhouses. Trace at Old Town is only townhouses. I will leave a link in the description for that community tour. As is typical with Lennar, this is a huge neighborhood and it's packed with amenities. We have not met yet. My name is Matt Hyduchak and I'm a realtor here in the Raleigh area. I'm going to do my best to give you a full overview of the neighborhood, but the reality of it is it's still pretty early phase, so a lot of the amenities haven't been built. I'll show you what I can, so at least you can get an idea of what's coming. Right now they're in phase 2 and they have about 3 or 4 more to go. As far as the planned amenities go, they have a huge clubhouse and pool area, and they also have multiple dog parks throughout the community, walking trails, basketball court, golf frisbee, there's all kinds of stuff here. For townhouses, they have 201 total home sites, of which they've built out about 100 of them so far. So they're about halfway done with the townhouse portion of the neighborhood. On the single family side, there's almost 700 lots in here, of which they've only built 150 of them so far. So there's a lot more single families yet to be built than there is townhouses. HOA dues are $105 on the single family side and $230 a month for the townhouses. Now, biggest perk of that is that high-speed internet is included. It's actually fiber optics, so that's about an $80 a month savings right there. As far as pricing goes, the single families are anywhere between $400 and $600. However, most of them are comfortably going to be in the mid $400s. For townhouses, they have them as low as $310 in inventory right now, and they go as high as about $375. Now, one thing to note is they have 2-story and 3-story townhouses. Of course, the 3-story are going to be a little bit cheaper because you don't have as much land underneath them to pay for. Today, I'm going to take you inside some of the homes that they are currently building. The first one is the Virginia floor plan, which is a single family. Those are rear loading garage units. The second one I'm going to take you through is a Coleman, which is a townhouse and it's part of their designer collection. You're going to have to excuse some of the dust in these homes that I show you. They're still being built. They're still a little rough around the edges, and there's a lot of trim and finishing work that needs to be done before they can be sold. So first up here is a Virginia model. And this is a single family house which has the rear loading garage on it. So there's an alleyway in the back that allows you to access the garage. And the other cool feature with these is that they have a side patio area, so it kind of keeps you away from that front and rear traffic and gives you a little bit of privacy. Enjoy the tour. Help me get this channel in front of more people like you by subscribing to the channel and giving me a like. So one of the things you should be aware of in this community is that it is going to be very close to the complete I-540 interchange when it's done. Now I have to go and look at exactly when this portion's supposed to be done, but I believe this is the Clayton portion, and I think delivery on that is expected closer to 2028. As some of you know, if you've watched some of my prior videos, the portion between Holly Springs and Fuquay-Varina, that's supposed to be completed next year, and I actually see them out paving, so it's pretty close to being done. Next up is a Coleman model, which is a townhouse, and this particular unit is an end unit. Obviously, there's still a lot of construction underway here, so you're going to have to excuse the dust just like the other house, but it should give you a pretty good idea on how these are laid out and if it's a model that might work for you or not. Help me get this channel in front of more people like you by subscribing to the channel and giving me a like. So before we part ways, I just wanted to show you this footage that I got. Just so happens the day that I was there filming, they were working very heavily on the pool area. As you can tell, the pool itself has been poured, and it looks like they're just digging for infrastructure at this point. The clubhouse itself is framed up, put together, and is in its final stages. So I'm hoping that over the coming year here, I can return and get you some new footage of the completed pool, which is supposed to be absolutely beautiful. If you're considering buying a new construction home, please reach out to me first. Remember that the builder's reps work for the builder. I work for you. All my contact info is in the description below.